Today we're here to celebrate excellence. We're here to celebrate innovation by selected students across Lagos State. It's the school safety calendar competition, which was opened to pupils across Lagos State schools from the ages 6 to 10. We had a total of 450 entries, and 12 were selected. They were selected for their brilliance. They were selected for their thoughts with regard to safety. And that's what we've come to. We've come to celebrate them. We've come to give them awards as safety champions, young safety champions in the state.
Sorry, did they write? Was it transcription? What was the competition about?
It was a competition that was open to their thoughts as to how they could highlight good or bad safety practices. So a lot of them highlighted very good safety practices. They also highlighted bad safety practices, domestic safety practices, how to do things in the kitchen, how not to do things in the kitchen, safety at school, safety on the highways, while you're riding a bike. I mean, all these kind of things were the things that were highlighted. And we had a panel of judges that selected 12 out of the 450. Yes, the entries were between the ages 6 to 10 and was open to students from public or private schools. Yes. This was something we did last quarter of last year, and we sent it out to schools. We informed them through the different channels, and we were quite happy with the feedback we got. We got 450 entries, and it was out of the 450 entries that we selected 12. And we're pleased to show the calendar to you, and also to give them the awards today. Yes. It's the first of its kind, and would like this to continue. It's a way of encouraging safety at the young ages. As they say, safety first, safety starts from home. And this whole initiative is to spur safety in line with the themes agenda of this current administration, led by Mr. Governor, which is concerned about the safety of lives and property of people across the state.
What importance would it make when children need to understand the details about safety at this age?
It's important because they will grow up with this. It's a culture of safety that we're trying to inculcate here. We collect the seatbelts culture. A few years ago, we were not used to wearing seatbelts when we get into our vehicles, but now the immediate thing you do is you get into the vehicle and you strap down immediately. It's the same way we're trying to encourage students and pupils to understand safety from very young ages, so they grow up thinking safety before they act. And this would reduce accidents, would reduce injuries, and overall it would make people healthier and would also ensure a safer environment for all of us in the state. Lanre Mojola, DG Safety Commission. Mojola, DG Safety Commission. Mojola, yes. MOJOL. Yes, thank you.
Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Engineer Dr. Tajuddin Gachi. A round of applause for him, please. The Director General, Lagos State Safety Commission, Mr. Lanre Mojola. A round of applause for him, please. I have here with me, permitted to call on the Technical Advisor, Lagos State Safety Commission, Mr. Seun Awojobi. Can you come up, please?
Please, can you guys bend down, please?
And of course, I have the MD. I have the MD Total Facilities, Mr. Dapo Taiwo. And of course, I have the Director,
Hello.
Public Safety and Wellbeing, in person of Mrs. Olushola Ipaye. I want to welcome our parents, students from various public and private secondary schools to this one-day auspicious program called Safety Calendar Drawing Competition 2021. for the prize presentation. I think you deserve a round of applause for yourself, children. Many of you are chosen. You are the chosen ones among many that participated in the competition. Without wasting too much of our time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start this program this morning by standing on our feet to recite the second stanza of the national anthem. Help me, your O God of creation, direct and noble God, guide our leaders right, ever use the truth to know, in love and honesty to grow, and live in just and true. Great lofty heights attained, to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign. Shall we all please be seated, distinguished ladies and gentlemen? Once again, I want to welcome you to the auspicious prize presentation. I know we are all very, very distinguished personalities, but we are very, very distinguished personality in our midst. I have the honor and privilege once again to introduce a technocrat, a medical practitioner par excellence, in person of the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Dr. Tajuddin Gaji. You are welcome, sir. I want to greet him the way we always greet our elders when we're in school. You are welcome, sir. God bless you. Isn't that? Yes. God bless you, sir. You are welcome. And of course, we have a goal-getter in our midst, the Director General, Lagos State Safety Commission, Mr. Lanre Mojola. And of course, very articulate technical advisor, Mr. Shehu Awojobi. Mr. Taiwo Dapo, he has worked assiduously to put everything together. He is a consultant with Lagos Safety Commission. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, he is the MD of Total Facilities Limited. A round of applause for him, please. One sweet auntie, you know, she is the Director of Public Safety and Well-being, in person of Mrs. Olushola Ibaye. You're welcome. Without wasting too much of our time, permit me to call on Mrs. Brown for the safety moment. Mrs. Brown, please.
Morning, my permanent secretary, the Director General, Lagos State Commission, and my Director of the City and Wellbeing. Good morning, my parents and students. You are welcome to Lagos State Safety Commission. Here we are in the Polari Kuka Hall. It's a 130 seat capacity hall, and because of the social distance, we are able to accommodate just a few. You can see the arrangement. So we want to let you know how safe you can be around the streets. To my
Good morning, young boys and girls. How are you doing today? Good morning, parents. Thank you for taking care of them and taking time out to bring them out here this morning. May the Lord reward your efforts. May you reap the fruit of your labor. I just want to thank, first of all, the DG Safety Commission for the wonderful work and the work they've been doing with the team, technical advisor, the director, and all the other members of the Safety Commission. I want to thank you for your good work. I want to encourage you to do more. There will be little each, but make sure you continue with the right thing, do the right thing, keep working hard, but the reward will come one of these days. Please, can we, by way of appreciation, just give a round of applause for the team. The DG for his sleepless nights and the team. Each time we have safety issue, we need to call on him, and he's always there for the whole state to keep you safe, to keep you well guided. And I really want to thank you for this great job. I did not know that you have the children department that you bring out the talent of the young people. I've seen the calendars, I've seen the artwork, and it's been wonderful seeing young people putting their mind in, pouring out their art, through art, to show that safety is the most essential thing. It's only when you are safe that you can do other things. I want to thank you all for showing that, for coming out to even participate in the competition. The Lagos State government will always be out for you, doing what is right, and whatever you see that is not good, you can always communicate with us, and we'll be grateful for that. And we will always keep your safety as our priority and make sure that you're all safe, whether you're in your buses or in your houses or wherever you are in Lagos. Just be rest assured that you'll be safe. This occasion has been a prize-giving event, and I want to really thank you for really coming out to participate and still coming out of yours. Squeezing out time to come out and still come with the children to take their prizes. And thank you, parents. Thank you, children. Thank you for everything. You're all welcome.
Are you sure you are here? Yes. We are a chosen generation. God, come on, sing with me. To show forth His excellence, all I desire for life, God has given me. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I am. I know who I am. I know who God says I am. What He says I am. Where He says I am. I know who I am. You all go places in Jesus' name. This is just the beginning. Without wasting too much of our time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have a dynamic, very articulate, very resourceful, a go-getter, a man with passion for safety and health. When you talk safety in Lagos State, he's thinking ahead, ensuring that the environment we are safe, in our workplaces we are safe, in our schools there is safety, at home there is safety. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have a man who has passion for occupational safety and health in the built environment. You have been there, it's a veteran, you have worked in diverse places. If I begin to reel out his profile, we won't live here today. So, without wasting too much of our time, permit me to call on the Director General, Lagos State Safety Commission, in person of Mr. Lanre Mojola. A round of applause for him.
Of Duties and Intergovernmental Relations, Directors here present, the Technical Advisor, School Safety Consultant, children and their parents here present, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here looking into your faces, knowing that you are our future. It's amazing to see that out of 450 entries, only 12 are there, 12 made it. And this is the first of its kind. And it's something that we will continue by the grace of God. So we're gathered here today to reward excellence and to celebrate you, to celebrate your creative and imaginative minds. Last year, as part of initiatives aimed at creating a safety culture in the States, the Safety Commission, in conjunction with Total Facilities Limited, organized this school safety competition for pupils within the ages of 6 to 10 years old. The competition was an avenue for the young ones to depict their perception of good and bad safety practices using freehand drawing. Today marks the high point of the competition. I commend all the people who sent in entries for this keenly contested competition. Your efforts did not go unnoticed, and it was a serious challenge for the judges to shortlist the 12 entries that won the competition. Once again, allow me to congratulate the 12 of you whose drawings were selected to form part of the year 2021 safety calendar, the first of its kind in the state. I extol your artistic abilities, your creativity, your imaginative thoughts, and I wish you good success in your future endeavors. This safety calendar, which will be produced annually henceforth, is one of the mediums through which the Commission will be promoting safe practices. And I appreciate Total Facilities Limited for partnering with us in this regard. I call on other corporate organizations to join the Commission in keeping this dream alive. The safety calendar is part of the safety initiatives of the Commission, which targets the constant development of new methods to encourage safe practices across the state. I employ Lagosians to support this program with fresh ideas on how we can make our safe state healthier and safer. As we continue to battle the second wave of the COVID-19 virus, I encourage you all to continue to observe federal and state protocols by maintaining physical social distancing, encourage the use of face masks, washing of hands, and the application of sanitizers. As a Commission, we shall continue to think outside the box and encourage innovative ideas as this to strive as we ensure a healthier and safer Lagos. In line with the themes agenda of this administration, ably led by Governor Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, I can assure you that your calendars are across the state, from the office of Mr. Governor all the way down. The calendars have been circulated, and we'll be printing more copies and distributing accordingly. Again, thank you very much for coming out. Thank you for listening. God bless you all. Thank you.
Someone's going to teach you. You know this principal and everything. Hey, Jennifer, what's up now? I've been long though. I've been long. So what of your very good how are you going to prepare for it? Like I'm very because I'm not telling now she wants because someone found a teacher.
I've read everything.
My baby is soon.
Hey! Congratulations! But
So what have you wear? What have you wear? What have you wear?
Bandana up and down.
Okay.
Really? You will not buy to that canvas.
Wait now. See guys, there was one white canvas I saw with red
Show it online now.
Online. It's 5K. I want to buy it. I will make sure I buy it.
It's a must. Must.
Hey.
Under must. Nothing else.
They have the location. No, where are we going to?
That
Like?
will ban there, that college.
Wow. It's going to be mad.
If they have nice something like that.
Yeah,
So I
everywhere to
we
have
should,
fun.
yes, we should go there. We should go there.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
Alpha, now.
before the coronavirus still exists.
What she say?
Please wear your nose mask. Why you not wearing your nose mask?
It's not my pocket
It is
now.
not bucket mask, it is nose mask. Why you putting it to your jaw? It is not called jaw mask or chin mask, it's called nose mask. Please wear it properly.
Wait first. Now, what is even coronavirus?
Coronavirus is a disease that started since 2019 in China and it has spread worldwide though. People have not heard of it.
But the offices are open, banks are open, restaurants are open, even schools.
It does not mean coronavirus has gone. Before you enter the bank, don't you put on your nose mask, don't you use sanitizer, don't they check your temperature. Coronavirus still exists though. Let me share my experience. I have a friend that newly relocated to Texas and he died of this coronavirus.
Hey.
I'm telling you, Jesus, before you enter your school, don't you see banners saying coronavirus still exists?
Wait first. Oh guys, this is true. Because before we enter the school, they say wash your hands, do this. So why do you think they are saying we should wash our hands?
I'm just wearing this nose mask so I'll enter the school.
I don't think so. Even in our house, my mom will be like, off your clothes. What is doing this? What is it?
Coronavirus still exists, so men are there. It's one year. I guess 20 minutes, don't not listen now.
I need one.
$11,000.
Please, you just give me one now. You just give me one. Just give me one.
When we are looking for money, guys.
Please, I know you are working. You want me to give you money? I'm just at home reading. I just want.
I'm not working, no. I'm laying working, you.
Please, just 1,000 and I'll do that. I have to buy that canvas. Please now. I am doing.
Hey girls, why are you not putting on your face mask?
What is doing this one?
Have you forgotten what you said? Seriously, this COVID-19 is real. Mom just contacted the disease and the vaccination center right now.
Hey.
You guys should take preventive measures. Always wash your hands, put on your face mask anywhere you go. Trust me, girl, this is real. If you know you don't want your parents or any of your family to die, you better take preventive measures. Please.
Wait,
it will help you and your family.
Wait first. I think this thing is real.
It is real, don't say you
It's not
think.
my pocket.
I give you slap, eh?
Jennifer now.
Throw me and say that if I give you slap.
You and this of business.
How about that, Jai?
Someone English you
Come
can't
and
speak.
teach your girls.
Put on your face mask.
Come and tell me about it.
You need to wash your hands. Oh, if you know that it's on the vaccination center, I'm praying for God that it's there.
Come and tell me about it.
You know about what we're doing on next week Thursday.
Oh, yeah, I heard about you.
You heard about it, have you? Okay.
So, how was your
Oh, good. I enjoyed it. Oh, Jennifer! What's wrong with you?
wait.
Hold on.
Don't touch me now. Don't know that there's coronavirus.
What's forget that one? Even whatever you got there, we are
I'm
coming.
here to tell you that I'm going to your place.
Yeah.
So, that's good with
I went somewhere to buy some good
Only
food.
we should leave me alone.
What's
There's
wrong with you?
coronavirus.
what is the problem?
What's the problem?
My friend seems that there's coronavirus that has affected our own.
Oh, no.
Is he your uncle?
Who died in your neighborhood? Who did you see the rest hospital in your neighborhood?
Wow.
Nobody, so there's no such thing as coronavirus. Please stay
You
aside.
should leave me alone. Let me
What's
try.
wrong with you?
And if you want to come to my bed, number one, use your nose mask. Number two, when you're hungry.
Which time do you
Number
come to
two, use hand sanitizer.
We should be giving
You don't come.
and tantalizer. Stay there.
So, it's me and you like that.
Oh.
No, don't worry, let us go. Don't worry, I'm not coming at all. I will just.
We youths can be carriers of COVID-19 and it will not affect us because our immune system is very, very strong. And if we transfer it to the adults, it is going to be a problem. So that's why we are here to enlighten you about the preventive measures. Using of face masks, washing of hands frequently, avoid crowded spaces. And in our schools, students will have a place where they're going to be washing their hands. All students must have a face mask, and in the class they should always give themselves spaces. They should always observe social distancing. That's why we are here to enlighten you more about COVID-19. And as for you, my fellow students, those of you that your friends are going to buy a bottle of mineral, and 10 mouths is going to be in that bottle. All of you that likes begging, it is not good. It is not good. You can contract some diseases. A lot. It is not good. Please observe these preventive measures and may God bless you. COVID-19 will not kill any of us and our families. Amen. Thank you very much.
A very delectable woman, a woman passionate about quality education in Lagos State. What team? She's no other person other than the DG, Lagos State Education Quality Assurance, in person of Mrs. Abiola Seriki Ajeni. Thank you very much. At this moment in time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we now go into the presentation of awards. Permit me to call on the director for this safety and well-being. Intergovernmental relations to do the first presentation between the first 2 or 3 presentations. Best students. Thank you very much.
Come to the presentation part of the program. Pardon us that we're having technical faults, so we are unable to project the calendar at this present time, but the team is working hard to see if we can do that. So as an alternative, I will go through the calendar as we call on each of the winners to come and collect their gift. So we have for January, we have Mary Claire Agbeyegbe from Handmaids International School in Abuja. Okay, Mary Claire's grandmother will be collecting on her behalf. I understand she's out of the country at present. So we thank you for accepting it. And the message on Mary Claire's drawing shows a driver driving I believe this is our yellow bus that we all are accustomed to on Lagos roads, and the driver is using a phone whilst driving. So Mary is saying to drive safe, you should not be on the phone. Thank you. For the month of February, we have Oreoluwa Adegoroye. Oreoluwa Adegoroye. Is it present? Is that you? Okay. Oreoluwa Adegoroye is from Roseville School, Merrill. Is that you? Is that you? That's not you. No. Do we have an Oreoluwa Adegoroye? Not present. Okay. For the month of March, we have Oluwashindara Oniru from White Oak Preparatory School in Victoria Island. Oluwashindara, please come over. And the message from Oluwashindara, you can see, is looked at the situation we found ourselves with the coronavirus, and it thinks we should wear our face mask and make sure you sneeze on your elbow. So that's a very important message. Thank you. Oluwashindara, go and sit down. Thank you. Thank you. Gigi. We have Oreoluwa Wale Olaniyan. Oreoluwa Wale Olaniyan. And Oreoluwa is from Answay International. And the message from Oreoluwa, as you can see this on the light. We can see a child in the kitchen trying to reach out for a pot, a frying pan on a cooker. And we know what danger or the risk this portrays and what the injuries can be should the contents, which we believe will be caused, but this time will cause to the child. So Oreoluwa, Wale Olaniyan, congratulations. Thank you, Tiji. Next, we have Onoruma Idonidi. Onoruma Idonidi. Okay. I particularly like this one, just like I like the others, but this speaks to adults a lot, because this is a drawing of an adult filling up a car with either petrol or diesel at a petrol station. Whilst filling up the car, you can see the adult is at the same time on the phone. And we know what this can cause. Electronic discharge can cause a spark with the fumes from the fuel and will start a fire. At a petrol station, it might actually end up to be an inferno and loss of life. So, Onoruma, well done for this drawing. Thank you. Please accept your gift for a Urolu. Do we have Alassane Urolu here? Please come forward. Alassane Urolu has come up with this drawing. And this drawing takes us back to those days, for the adults, where we're used to using candles and lanterns. That is still in use till today. And the risk that this can cause, this is a candle on a table, it's unprotected, it's not covered, and it will be near to window blinds and other combustible materials. And it can easily fall off, and we all know what this will cause. It is fire. So, because of that, and the risk of fire portrayed or depicted by the picture from Alassane, your drawing was picked as a winner because of that message. Thank you, Alassane. Please accept your gift. Thank you. Okay, just come right here. Imisi Oluwabaoko is an 8-year-old from Capstone School in Alapere, K2, Lagos. Imisi Oluwa came up with a drawing showing a child in a car seat and looks at the child being strapped in the car seat. We're used to children being conveyed in vehicles or infants being conveyed in vehicles without being strapped and without being conveyed in child sits and there is a high risk of injury, should that be an accident, or should the driver have to carry out what we call emergency stop or apply emergency brakes. So, because of that, Imisi Oluwa's drawing was picked as one of the winners. And we thank you, Imisi Oluwa, for your drawing and accept your gift. The next person is Usman Moshood. Let's just quickly say that some of this drawing doesn't just tell you about the preventive measures you should take when looking at your safety or the safety of people around you. It also tells us about the environment from which our children come from and what they have been exposed to. Here, Usman has come up with a drawing showing a child, if you can see it, showing a child crawling towards a cooking pot, which looks like it's an external area, cooking pot. So that's an exposed fire. And we all know what the risk is to this child crawling towards the fire. So, can't really read this message now, but the summary of the message is that children should be protected from exposed fire while cooking. So thank you, Usman. Please accept your prize. Roy Max. Okay. I understand Rohima Takewula is now a student of, was a student of Anthony Model Primary School. She's now gone to the junior school, correct? Good. So Rohima came up with a drawing saying, for drivers again, adults, don't drink and drive at the same time. In this drawing, we see the driver driving with a bottle of alcohol. What type of alcohol it is, I don't know. But any alcohol at all whilst driving will intoxicate, or once intoxicated will affect your decision or a driver's decision and reaction on the road. So it is unsafe to do so, and it could affect the driver and as well as other drivers and people on the road. So thank you, Rohima, for your drawing. Please do accept your prize. We have the youngest of our winners, Amit Badamoshi. Amit Badamoshi is a young 5-year-old shy guy. Mommy, can you help? So shy. This is fire. That's how I see it, please.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to welcome the estate to the governor on civic engagement. We're talking about Honorable President Adebowale. You are welcome now. God bless you. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, man, the essay, civic engagement. Okay, Amit came up with a very brilliant message with this drawing. Ahmed has actually witnessed, I believe, wells being left open and unprotected. And Ahmed says, children should not play. Open well is not safe for a child to play around. Thank you, Ahmed. Please accept your gift. Thank you, Jesse. Now, the next person is Zakaria Mustafa. Do we have Zakaria here? Zakaria. Not here. Mustafa Salami. Mustafa Salami. Nobody? Mustafa Salami. Not represented? Who? I say has to present to somebody. I insist. I insist.
Okay, somebody.
Can we have Nikki? Please come.
The baby in white.
Come. What's the name, please? Eboluwa. Please come and accept on behalf of, well, we will accept on behalf of Mustafa Salami. Please come. And the message here, which ends the year, and we know what the Safety Commission and the government preaches when it's the Ember months, as we all call it. Here in December it says stranger danger. Don't talk to strangers, don't collect from strangers, and don't go with strangers. That's why we're ending this with December. So please accept the gift on behalf of Salam Mustafa. I would just like to say one or two things. We commend the efforts of all the children, the teachers that may have assisted or guided the children, the parents as well. Although we picked 12 winners, and that's the maximum we can pick because we only have 12 months in a year. But I must also say, for those that are not here today as winners, their efforts are highly commended, because to even participate at all is an effort well recognized. And this is the first of its type, the first calendar, safety calendar from Safety Commission. This is going to be a yearly calendar with different themes. So next year it won't be primary school students. We don't know what it will be yet, but watch the space, is coming soon. And you may still have children that may qualify to apply. I'd also like to say that with Safety Commission trying to raise awareness, safety awareness amongst children in Lagos State as a whole, we've looked at this particular competition to raise awareness amongst the young ones. Call it catching them young. And this, we believe, these children will grow up to probably be safety managers. We have in secondary school already safety prefects. So they might come up to be safety prefects as they are showing that knowledge at this age. So we thank you for participating and we congratulate you for being one of the winners. So we'll go to the next item, the next item on the agenda. So thank you all.
Education in Lagos State. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and privilege of calling on the Director General Education Quality Assurance in person of Mrs. Abiola Seriki. I will give us a word of encouragement for these children. A round of applause for her, please.
Good afternoon. I'm representative of the now a part of you. And if it is a part of you, that means you can now send that message on to other people. So one thing I want you to know today, make sure my mask is on properly, is that you are ambassadors, you are representatives of Lagos State Government Safety Commission, and that is a big deal, okay? It is a big deal. That means I should not see you without your mask. That means that you should be the one telling your friends what to do. And by the grace of God, we know that you'll do a wonderful job. Again, I'm very honored and privileged to be here amongst you. We wish you the best. God bless you all. Thank you.
I was like that too when we were small then. You know, when they call for cultural dance, debates and all of that, doing all those things. I never knew I would be a public relations officer, but it was there, innate, and to God be the glory, here I am today. And I believe you too, you go places in Jesus' name. Tomorrow we will see some of you governors, presidents, senators, ministers, ambassadors, commissioners, permanent secretaries. I know it's there within you. It's all about you. It shall be so by God's grace. At this moment in time, permit me to call the special advisor to Mr. Governor. You know easy to call the special advisor to Mr. Governor.
Thank you very much. I'm delighted to be here, but I want to do something first. I want all the children in front. This is their day. They should be all seated in front because I want to talk to them. Please, let's move all the children forward. Wanda, get up and help me the children forward, please. And cameraman, please, it's good you want to record us, but I want to see the children so that they can see me. Just a minute or two. Please, everybody come to the front. Okay, make sure that's just the one space in between. There's a seat here. Thank you for inviting me. DG, Quality Assurance, my own sister, you are very much welcome and thank you. My brother, Mr. I will thank you and everyone on the ITV. I want to welcome everybody. For me, I believe so much in the future. And I believe that children are our future. If we as parents, if we as government don't invest now in you, how old are you? Excuse me, what's your name?
Akosim Ruth.
Who?
Akosim Ruth.
Akosim Ruth.
Akosim.
Okay, Akosim. Okay. So like how old are you?
I'm 14.
You are 14 years old. So 10 years from now, you'll be how old?
24.
24. By that time, where do you see yourself?
A successful lawyer.
A successful clap for yourself. So now you have to excuse me. I'm SA Civic Engagement. I engage. I tell anybody, even Mr. I say I will engage anybody. So my own job is to engage you. My sister has said so much about the Safety Commission and all that. Fine. I want to engage them now. So please permit me. So what's your name? Please. Chidera. Okay. How old are you?
I'm
You are 16 years old. What do you want? So where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Leader in which area? Where? I can't hear you.
Flying color. Exactly.
In what profession? Excuse me?
I like to see myself 5 years and become the leaders of this world.
In what?
Become an actor.
An actor. Okay, so what? Please sit down. What I want you to do when you get home today, right? You are 16 years old, right? 16. 10 years from now, you are going to be 26 years old. You are going to do this for me, and you are going to send a letter to DG Safety Commission. I want you to give yourself 5 years from now where you see yourself by age 21, and then by age 26 where you see it. You have to set goals. What you are doing now is the foundation. You guys, you came up with a beautiful calendar. You were able to tell us, in January what to do in February. So it shows you are thinking. It shows you are very creative. But that creativity, also now I want you to translate it into the next 5 years. Okay, if I'm 14 years old now, I'm 5 years old now, I'm 10 years old now. Where do I see myself 10 years from now? Where do I see myself 20 years from now? One of the things that Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu is doing is investing in education. So as a government, we do our own part. As a parent, your parents also have a duty to make sure they support you. But as a child, as a girl, as a boy, it's also your own responsibility to make sure you know what you want to become in the future. Because if you already have a plan, then when the bad company comes, when the child that does not have a goal comes to move you away from that path, you will be able to tell he or she that I want to become the first female president in Lagos State, first female governor in Lagos State. And if I'm going to become the first female governor in Lagos State, I need to be very focused. I want to become the president of Nigeria in the next 20 years. My antecedents, my path has to be very clear. So that you know from now how to study, you know from now the kind of people to move with. If you not see a friend of yours that is going in a different direction, you will become a role model for that friend, for that girl, for that boy. So right now, I want each and every one of you to go back home and go and talk to your parents. If there is anything you know that your parents need to do to assist you, maybe to get you an extra lesson teacher, to make sure you get to school on time, to make sure, help you with your homework. If you are not sleeping right, you need to go to the doctor. Make sure you are talking, you are communicating with your parents. If you know that communication is not working, when you get to school, tell them, SC civic engagement said, I can come to my teacher and talk to my teacher about my problems at home. And SA said, Mr. Governor has promised all of us that he will make sure that our future is solid. Because you know what? In Lagos 2050, you are that. You are going to be here. And we are planning for Lagos 2050 now. So if we don't invest in you guys, there will not be Lagos 2050. You know that, right? Lagos 2050, that is 30 years from now. 30 years from now? So like how are you going to be 30 years from now? You'll be 46. How old are you? 40 years old. Lagos 2050. You'll be what? 44 years old. How old are you, darling? 6 years old. Lagos 2050. You'll be 36 years old. So I want you to see yourselves on this side of the table. You are not going to be kids forever. I was once a young girl like you. I was once a baby. I was born to, baby, 8 days old, 1 year old, 2 years old, 3 years old, and I grew up to be like this. Likewise, everybody here. So that is how I want you to see yourself like, where am I 5 years from now? 10 years from now, 15 years from now. 20 years from now, 25, then 30 years from now, our Lagos, because that is what Lagos is planning for now. That is what Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu is planning for now, the future, and you are it. Now, come. Yes. Look at me now. I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
No. I am Lagos 2050.
I am
Lagos 2050. What do you want to become 30 years from now?
journalist.
Okay. Lagos 2050, I will be the best journalist in the whole wide world.
Lagos 2050, I will be the best journalist in the whole wide
Okay,
world.
so face the camera. First of all, say, I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
30 years from now,
30 years from
I
now,
will be the best journalist in the whole wide world.
I will be the best journalist in the whole wide world.
Okay, thank you. Your turn. Everybody, all of you are coming in front to be the Lagos 2050. So, yeah, your turn. I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
So, what do you want to become 30 years from now?
I want to become a successful lawyer
Okay.
that also bring justice to Nigeria, and remove, like, totally cancel the rumor that's always states lawyers are liars, because that's not true.
Okay, so I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
30 years from now,
30 years from
I'll
now,
be the best lawyer.
I'll be the best
and
lawyer.
I will not be qualified as a liar,
and I will not be qualified as a liar,
but one of the best lawyers in the Lagos State.
but one of the best lawyers in Lagos State.
Yeah, so say it by yourself now. I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
30 years
In 30 years from now, I want to be a lawyer, the best lawyer in the whole world. I'm not be qualified as a liar.
Down for yourself. Thank you. Okay. 30 years from now,
30 years from now,
I will be the best leader
I'll be the best leader.
and the best, what is it? Actor.
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 I'll be the best actor in the whole wide world, so that I can put more and show more show more integrity and all the things that is not needed in the whole wide world. So people will see my feeling on the play, and they will notice and get some things from it.
Thank you very much.
I am Lagos 2050. I am Lagos 2050. I'll be a lawyer and a musician that will take music to another stage in the world.
I'll be the best exceptional lawyer.
Lawyer. Okay, thank you. Okay, wait then. Come and say something. Okay, go ahead.
I am Lagos 2050. I'll be the best linguist in the whole wide world.
The best what?
Linguist.
Whoa, wow, that's good. I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
Okay.
I'll be the musician in the whole world.
Okay. Okay.
I am Lagos 2050. I'll be the best judge in the whole world.
Oh, wow. Okay. You guys want to try? How about you? I am Lagos 2050.
I am Lagos 2050.
Okay.
I'll be the best banker in the whole world.
The best what?
Accountant.
Accountant. Okay. We can't say it.
Can we give him the mic?
Okay. Oh, yeah, your hands up.
I'll be the best banker in the whole world.
Banker.
I am Lagos 2050.
So what do you want to become?
Engineer.
An engineer. I'll be the best engineer. All right.
I'll be the best engineer in the world.
All right. Thank you. They have already made their pledge for the next 30 years. And my prayer is that you will be alive to see that dream come true. But that dream cannot come true without your support at home. You are the enabler that will enable this dream to come true. So I'm pleading to you today that the next 30 years, make sure you support them with everything that you can. Make sure you talk to their teachers, you know, pray for them and all that. And Lagos State will continue to be the center of excellence. Thank you very much. To respond on behalf of the awardees,
Oreoluwa.
Oreoluwa.
Sorry, please bend down a little bit.
Come on, thanks to everyone. You should be good.
Take this wonderful prize.
Good morning, wonderful ladies and gentlemen. My name is Raima Kakil, and I'm here to thank you all for what you've done. I'm here to thank you. I'm here to thank
The Lagos State.
the governor of Lagos State.
Lagos State Safety Commission.
Thank you all. I really appreciate it.
Hello everyone. I'd like to thank you all for coming. My question was asked, why is it important for children to be in a safe environment, like in school or at home? It is important for children to be in a safe environment at all times because the road is dangerous. Children are always precious. The adults don't have to worry about their children while they are at work. That's why they need to be in a safe environment like at school or at home, so the children can be our leaders of tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. A vote of thanks for the knowledgeable and hospitable program today. Permit me to call on one articulate gentleman in person of the technical advisor, Lagos State Safety Commission, Mr. Sheung Awojobi, for the closing remarks and the round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. The SAC engagement. Good morning. The DG OAQ, good morning. The DG LSC, directors, parents, and teachers here present. The ideology behind this school safety calendar goes beyond a 12-month safety calendar. It shows the brilliance and intelligence of these young ones, what they possess and their ability to observe their immediate environment. You can see that in some of the drawings that they presented to us. The open well, the open fire, speaking while driving. These are activities that happen in our everyday environment. As we come to the close of this event, I implore everyone to live with the motto, safety first. To our parents and teachers, thank you so much. Because without you, we don't have these children here. Please, let us remain worthy role models to them. Like the essay rightly said, they are the leaders of tomorrow. They are Lagos 2050. On behalf of the Lagos State Government and the Lagos State Safety Commission, I want to say thank you very much. And we'll do our best to ensure future engagement with you to ensure that truly you are Lagos 2050. Thank you and have a nice day.
Round of applause for Mr. Awojobi. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we please all be upstanding? I want to say sing one song. You know we are in safety commission. Safety Èkó yìí tí gbogbo wa ní. Ó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́. Torí kò sí ibòmíràn tí a lè lọ. Àjò lè dàbí ilé. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jùmọ̀ pọ̀ pẹ̀lú Èkó ga. For members of the top table, you can just bend down.
My name is Princess Adere Madebo-Ali, SA Civic Engagements. So this event put together creativity from Safety Commission with the primary school children. For me, it shows the creativity, that we can bring out from our younger ones to actually know what is going on in their mind. And for me, as long as you're able to tap into what is in somebody's mind, then you can actually build on that. So for Safety Commission, to come up with this initiative and this side, I think is a brilliant one. I think it showcased that truly all of us as government, we are actually thinking about the future, and we are thinking to also give the children a sense of belonging. Because this program today, and I'm very sure, will build the morale for these children, for them being part of this. And the calendar, if you look at the different messages they use each month to come up with an idea. The one that did December, December is Amber month, and then the danger, don't talk to stranger, another. So it shows you that that child is very creative, that child is thinking. And if you can think, then you can become something. If you can think, then you can stay away from danger. If you can think, then you can choose your friend. So thinking and creativity is one major gift that one can have to actually help somebody to be successful in life. So I'm very proud of these children, and I commend the Ministry of Social Duties, Safety Commission, for coming up with this idea and this initiative. All right? Thank you. All right.
My name is Dapo Taiwo, and I am the consultant to Safety Commission on school safety in Lagos State. This program was brought about as part of a safety initiative program for schools, whereby we look at catching the pupils young, the children young. And we focused on primary school this time, in order to test their awareness and their knowledge. And we looked at creating or asking them to come up with creative drawing depicting safety messages as they see it happen around them. I'm glad that they've come up with very commendable pictures, drawings. It's a free art drawing. We were not looking for artists, more like looking for children with messages and informative messages, which we have turned around to our first calendar by the Safety Commission. It's the first calendar, it's the first of its kind in Lagos State. We know that everything starts from Lagos State, and we're more happy that things are starting for the first time, not just in Lagos State, but from the Lagos State Safety Commission under the Ministry of Special Duties. So this is another initiative. It will continue. It will now be a yearly event and production with different themes every year in order to raise safety awareness amongst the school environment. And if I might just say, add to this, this is not the first or the only initiative that the Safety Commission has come up with. Last year, we launched the first set of safety prefects in Lagos State, and I'm also, like I said before, very glad to say it was the first time this has been done in the whole of Nigeria. It is only in Lagos State where you have safety prefects that are trained, formally trained, and with that, we've already trained over 350 students, formally as safety prefects. We're also introducing what we call safety coordinators in all schools. This is asking the schools to self-regulate themselves, takes the pressure off the government or off the Safety Commission and off our DG, Mr. Lanre Mojola, in order to check on the schools, but the schools will self-regulate themselves. And these coordinators will also receive formal training from us. I'm happy to say we've already trained 150 of them, and we're going to start rolling this out very soon to train all safety coordinators for each and every school, public and private joined together. So I'm happy to be here today. I'm happy that we've been able to achieve this. This was something that started back in October last year. And as you can see, we've produced the first safety calendar from the Safety Commission. And I'm glad that, and know that we will continue from here. Thank you. My name is Dapo Taiwo, and I'm the safety consultant on schools for the Lagos State Safety Commission. Thank you. Thank you.
The technical advisor to the Lagos State Safety Commission. Today's school safety calendar is an initiative aimed at bringing students from different backgrounds at different schools together to show us in pictures what they understand by the term safety. I'm sure you've seen some of the drawings that they've come up with, and it goes a long way to show the brilliance and intelligence of these children and what their immediate environment looks like. We can see the image of the open well, the image of the open fire, and the image of the driver talking with his phone whilst driving. I mean, these are some of the safety hazards, and I mean, these children, what they've done is they've done hazard identification. And now the important thing is now for us as parents and for us as teachers to ensure that we continually mentor them and ensure that we are able to nip some of these hazards. And inadvertently, we are creating a better society, because the safety of our kids is an assurance of our future. And it's important that we continually put that in them, that safety first, the safety of them first, the safety of the environment. And this way, we are building the leaders of tomorrow in Lagos State. My name is Sheon Awojobi, Technical Advisor, Safety Commission. Thank you so much.
Serika Ayeni, Director General, Office of Education Quality Assurance, Lagos State.
So, the Lagos State Safety Commission,
I'm very excited to be here. The program today is highly commendable. This is, again, another avenue to engage children in a creative way when it comes to safety. When we're thinking about compliance, child compliance when it comes to safety, we must be realistic as to the ways in which we could actually get children to be compliant. And having them use their multiple gifts, in this case, artistic gifts, to showcase the importance of safety is a huge win for the Safety Commission and for the Lagos State government.
So, what's your advice to the kids out there?
My advice to the children, was all children or just the children that participated? My advice to children is to remember to keep safety first. No qualitative education can occur without safety. That means personal safety, environmental safety, mental wellness. So we want to make sure that you have a safe environment in all aspects of your life so that learning can happen and it can happen effectively.
Just in one word, appreciation to those that actually organize this program.
Huge kudos to the Director General Safety Commission for having this program, and we're looking forward to many more to come. Thank you. Okay.